Good morning, good morning, good morning. The sun is up, birds are chirping. It is a pretty day, or at least it is right now. Today's going to be a hot day. The sun is really going to start warming up the next couple days. Today is supposed to be above 90, and it's supposed to be like that for the next 4 or 5 days. So it's gonna get pretty hot. Today's just kind of a update, and again, walk with me, my morning walk. I know I haven't really did a video or haven't updated or done anything in a couple days. The 4th of July was last week, and we unfortunately lost a litter of puppies the 4th of July morning. Yeah, we just had a lot of loud fireworks and gunshots and stuff around here. And as much as I try to keep my puppy calm, she lost her litter. So I've been I've been really sad and heartbroken over it. So I haven't really wanted to do anything besides kind of cuddle with her. But she's doing good. My doggie, that Nova, she's doing really good. And we took her to the vet the next day and got her checked out. So everybody's, she's healthy, and we're slowly getting over it. But it's just a sad thing to happen. And so that's why I'm out here today, about a week later after I usually do updates. So yeah, I've been trying to keep my mind off of it and just kind of move forward. But yeah, so my garden, every time I come out and do updates, I try to definitely keep something new happening, so that way it's not just the same old walk with me in the morning and look at the same vegetables. But I actually was able to do some harvesting yesterday, which was pretty cool. Up at the top here, that's my serrano plant, my serrano peppers. I actually got to harvest a couple of those yesterday. My tomatoes are starting to get a bit bigger. I also was able to get some little pepperoncinis and some jalapenos. So you see peppers in there? They're in there somewhere. Yeah, and I think up there have a bell pepper. I think that's a bell pepper, yeah. Hey, bell pepper, hiding right behind, always hide behind the leaves. But everything is doing pretty good. And I have some more peppers, yay. No, those are tomatoes. Peppers are behind in the back. Yep. The beets at the end look great. All the tomato plants are doing awesome. Tomatillo plants. Everything is just getting so big. I do have something that keeps climbing in here and eating the green beans. I keep getting green beans, and when I come in here, so you can see something's been eating not just the green beans, but the actual plant. Yay, motorcycle season. Everybody who's got motorcycles are definitely out and about enjoying the warm weather. And you see, remember when my mint used to be little bitty bitty bitty? Well, it's still little bitty bitty, but it's not as little bitty as before. And something's been munching on my lettuce. Yeah, some of my cucumbers, for some reason, have started to kind of die back. Some of them are doing good. Still no cucumbers though. But let's go in the greenhouse. This is exciting. You ready? You guys haven't been in here in a while. Yeah, check it out. This is the cantaloupe and watermelon. Yeah, cantaloupes and watermelon. All of these are cantaloupe plants. Look how big they've gotten. Yeah, and actually it's kind of funny because some of them, when I planted them and I put the dirt in, the dirt still had seeds, and some of them are planting or sprouting new plants that weren't growing before I potted them. Look at that big, and that one's already got flowers. And the watermelon plants are doing really big. Yeah, see, like I said, this is a new watermelon plant. It was just in there with the dirt. And now the pumpkins are doing super good. They're back here. Look at how big they've gotten. And they were almost dead. Remember, I almost killed them all? These are plants I got for my daughter to take to her friends. Now check this out. So you remember my my cactus that I bought from the Mexican store? Yeah, check that out. I'm not gonna be able to eat anything soon, but that one finally sprouted and started growing. Look at that. And then this one, it's got a bud on it. Yay. So far, 2 out of 5. And I'm hoping that these ones will start sprouting soon, because that would be really, really awesome if they did. I don't see anything yet, but yeah, check that out. The cactus are finally starting to do something besides sit here. Yay. I actually started eating some of the onions that were in here. Ran out of onions and didn't want to go to the grocery store, so I was like, hey, you know what? I have some onions in my garden. They weren't really big or anything, but hey, it worked. It's an alarm bird. He's telling all the other birds, watch out, somebody's over here. Yeah, I see you, you nosy ass little bird. What? What? There ain't no way I'm gonna jump that high to bother you, so you need to quit making your noise. Yep, chicken. Okay, so a couple things have changed on here too. This is just gonna be an overall update on everything. Let's see, what have we done? Well, down here, we ended up having to put some snake repellent grain or dust or something, because we found snakes in here. So we had to put down something so that way hopefully it keeps the snakes deterred. The trees are doing awesome. Well, all of them except for this bean tree. Okay, so what we were working on is this right here. So you know how I told you I needed a better place to put my plants after they get big? Well, me and my husband, we started yesterday working on planters. So I'm gonna come down here, but I'm gonna make sure there's no snakes down here first. Nope, 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 no snakes. Okay, it's a little wet still from the morning. But yep, check it out. So we've got one done. And we're just reusing some old flooring that we had on our old patio. And it's not wood, it's that man-made material. So I mean, this shit is expensive. So we got our porch redone last year, and this was from our old porch. So we didn't want to throw it away because it's good material. So it just kind of sat around, and we're refurbishing it and making planters. So this one's a little over 12 feet long. And I know there's like little gaps at the bottom of that, but we're gonna be putting weed barriers and stuff. We actually, this is kind of cool how we're recycling stuff. These bars at the end that are holding it, those were old bed frames. So we had some old rusting bed frames, and what we did was we disassembled them and we cut them in half. So these are bed frames. Yeah, this and this is a bed frame. And we did have to order these, I think they're 3-foot spikes with the holes in them. Because what we did was we needed to make sure that this was reinforced. So the spikes would be here, but instead of the spikes just floating, there's screws in them. And this is about, like I said, a little over 12 feet long. And because of the concrete opening, one end's got to be about 28 inches and the other one's about 20 inches. So this is where I'm going to put the vegetables once we get the weed barrier and stuff put in. Because with the weed barrier in, how it's open at the bottom, the weed barrier is going to keep like all the dirt and stuff in, but it's going to allow the water to kind of come out. But I think it turned out super cool. And what we are going to do is, this is one, and then over here, because over here's a bit longer, we are going to actually set up and make 2 of these over in this area. So 2 of these. So I will have me some really, really good area to put the farm plants in, to put the vegetable plants in. And there's the bean tree. Still not doing nothing. The other 2 are doing okay. Come up here. But no, isn't that cool? See, every time I update, I always have something that I have to get better on. So my plants over there are kind of suffering, so we need to get them in the ground where they can grow. So there'll be plenty of room to put all of them along. Now let's go over here and check. The willow tree is doing really awesome. All right, the roses. The roses are alive and thriving. They are doing really, really good. Nothing's been eaten on them. Look at you. You are just blooming, or not blooming, but you got a lot of leaves coming up. Yeah, they're all doing good. I've got to actually buy some fertilizer feeder for them. The place that I bought them from, Heirloom Roses, sells like a liquid fertilizer. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is the first rose. You see, this one's got a rosebud on it. Hey, there it is, rosebud. First flower. Well, there was a flower before, but the rabbit ate it. So, yep. Again, I do apologize about not posting, because I definitely love making videos and keeping you guys updated and, you know, just talking. But I'm about ready to go inside and start my day. Just wanted to share the morning with you. All right, and always please remember to give a like, subscribe, leave a comment, something positive and wonderful. I love positive and wonderful comments. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.